Welcome to my channel. My name is Luna Affinity and I'm an energy reader and channeler. Sit back, get cozy, and get ready for some readings. Hello. Give me a second really quickly while I get more light going on here because right now it's a little dark. We are doing free love messages, one card pulls, so we're not doing yes, no today. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, AK. Svetlana. Yeah, so you can get love messages. Today I'm going to do one card pulls. We're not doing yes, no, or anything like that. I'm just doing a pull from this deck. So you can either ask about someone in particular, like, oh, a message from Dimitri, or you can say, just pull a message for me. You can think of the person in your mind that you want to hear a message from, but bear with me really quickly. I'm going to try to get some more light on this table. All right, so let's shuffle and see what comes through. So Svetlana says, message from Sag. What does Sag have to say? Hi, Summit. Message from Sag to Svetlana, please. All right, we have unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. So that's interesting. Maybe there's something here. Oh, my camera is like a little unclear right now. I'm gonna see if I can clear it up here for a second. So this card can speak to this person feeling like he wished you gave him more attention. He wished that he understood more about what you thought of him. There's just some aspect here that kind of feels like this person was looking for maybe a little bit more clarity or a little bit more attention of some sort. All right. Next person says a message from Rex. Let's see. Message from Rex. You're welcome, Svetlana. Message from Rex. Time. It says, I'm afraid it's too late to take action. This person's dealing with some fear mentality, feeling like the time has passed. Message from NP. Message from NP for AK. This person wishes that they understood how you feel. You have two cards here, understanding. I wish you understood how I feel. Maybe they want to open up and communicate more. I see your side of the story. So this person is here talking about perspective and understanding one another. Maybe a conversation is needed or they want to have a conversation with you. Summit is a one card pull. So who would you like a one card pull from? All right. You're welcome, Rhonda. Message from Mac. Shadow side. You made me realize my flaws. You're welcome, AK. Summit wants a message, so we're just going to do one card pull and see what the energy is. All right, your card is regrets. It says, I wish this never happened. Angela, we're not doing yes, no cards today. We're doing one card pulls. Do you want a message from Dennis? One love message from Sylvia. Or Scylla. Looks like Scylla. Scylla? Message from Scylla. We have third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. Lisa, we have soul tie. I always feel connected to you. Let's pull a card for Angela from Dennis. For Angela from Dennis. Angela from Dennis, you also have third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. Amanda, you're welcome. Love message for Amanda, please. Love message for Amanda. All right, we have self-love. I am still trying to heal. We are doing free one-card pulls from the love messages deck, oracle deck. So if you would like a message card, let me know. Lisa, I have shadow side. You made me realize my flaws. Little notes. Little notes. We have runner. I don't want to run anymore. We are doing love messages. Just let me know who you want your message from. You're welcome, Amanda. Sergio, overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me. Philomena, thank you for the donation. I will be with you in about 5 minutes. Feel free to let me know what your reading is about, what your question is. We are doing free love messages, one-card pulls today. We have about 4 minutes left of free readings. If you would like a free one-card pull from this deck, let me know who you'd like your message from. You can give me initials, a name, a sun sign, or you could just say from my person and we'll shuffle and spirit will know who we're talking about. Philomena, we're taking donations, but right now we're just doing one-card pulls for the free list. All right, this is from Julian to Philomena, please. Habits. I don't know if we will ever change. We have 3 minutes left, and then we'll be moving on to donations. Anyone that's hanging out that would like a free love message, speak now or forever hold your peace. The time is closing. Mystical Queen, thank you for the sub. Message from Leo for Mystical Queen. Message from Leo. I have space. I need more time to think. Accurate, there's space right now. Thank you. You're welcome. Hey, Ray, welcome in. Ray, would you like a 1-card pull? So we're doing free love card messages, free 1-card pulls. We're not doing free yes nos today. If I come back later tonight, I might. But right now we're just doing message cards. Message from T. All right, let's see. Whoa. Your card fell on the floor. Hold on. All right, so we have absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you, and this card fell on the floor, and it said we will always come back to each other. Reunion. All right, y'all, the free list is about to close. Ask your question now before I post that it's closed. Also, Philomena, you're my only donation as of right now. So if you would like to go ahead and post your question, I'm ready for you, and we'll get started in just a second. Thank you, Paula. Gotta zoom out a little bit. All right. Philomena, it looks like a yes for me. I do feel like you will get the job. I just want to confirm the devil really quickly. Figure out what that is all about real quick. You're just nervous. Why is the devil here? Okay. So this seems like a turn of events. The devil here, it just shows that there's been a lot of disappointment. We have the Four of Cups associated with it. But then you have your new start, the Fool. So this just indicates, the devil here just indicates like limited beliefs possibly. But I do feel like this is a turning point. This is the new path that you're on. Feels like it's good. It feels like it's going to work out. I see that people are taken by you. They appreciate who you are. They like you. The Six of Wands is where you feel like someone really is like wanting you, liking you, appreciating who you are. So I feel like this is kind of them saying like this person's a good fit, like she's a good fit for us. We also have fire here, so there is a natural attraction that they have for you to fill the position. And then house 6 is building foundations with someone, and this impacts your day-to-day life as well, and how you handle things. So I think overall it looks really good. I feel like there's a positive response to you, and I'm hoping that the devil here, clarified by the Four of Cups, is just indicating like things may not have worked out because this is where you're supposed to be. And the Fool indicates like a new start or a new beginning. Aqua 28, we closed the free list. So you'll have to come back when I broadcast again another time. You're welcome, Philomena. All right, Philomena, what can I answer next for you, please? Paula, I have your question. Unless you didn't mean to post that, just let me know. Oh. Okay, Paula, thank you. So the first thing coming through, Philomena, is like the separation that you guys are experiencing. Like, well, actually, I don't know. I keep getting a lot of themes about like being away from you or like the absence of you. So, to me that feels like separation, or it feels like non-communication or something along those lines. I have the message here that he feels like a part of, maybe he feels like he's on the outside of your life and he's just trying to get more perspective, gain more information. A lot of the times when people are looking at other people's social media, it could indicate that they're just trying to gain any bit of clarity, any bit of information, any bit of inside intel, so on and so forth, that's going on in someone's head or in their personal life. Like, he's trying to catch a glimpse of your day-to-day that he doesn't have access to right now. And so he could be reflecting on this. There could be an aspect of him that is missing you now that you guys are away from one another. I feel like he does not feel like a chemistry with you right now. And usually when we feel chemistry, it's because we're seeing someone on a regular basis. We're able to feel that tension, that intensity. And so for him, he feels like he's lacking that passion with you in your everyday life. Five of Cups indicates just like feeling like a loss, feeling like a separation. And I think that he could understand that, like, the fact that he's unable to maybe be forthright or tell it to you straight or make his intentions known or clear, it hurts you and it affects you in some way. I feel like for him, it's just a matter of just trying to keep tabs on you, trying to keep up with you, try to understand what's going on in your day-to-day life. Generally, I think that he just wants to know what's going on with you without like having to ask you. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, Philomena, I think it's just his way of like being a part of your life, quote unquote, even though he's on the outside right now. All right, this is for Paula. Paula says, what should I expect in love for the next 3 weeks? Rising, thank you for the donation. Let me add you to the list in just a second, okay? You will be after SB. Philomena, I think that's also very possible. The intuitive message I was getting is more so just like wanting to see what you're up to, but that could be an ulterior motive, because if he can see if you're interacting with other people or if you're talking to other people, that would give him more insight. So I think that could definitely be a factor. Paula, you were supposed to have love at the end of the year last year. I don't know what's going on here. You were supposed to have some people coming back around into your life and some new options. Maybe your timeline got pushed back a little bit, but that's okay. What should she expect in love over the next 3 weeks? What should she expect in love over the next... Whoa. Oh, good. I'm glad. Okay. That's all right. Like I said, it just got pushed back a little bit, but that's all right. What should she expect in love for the next 3 weeks? That makes me happy to hear. Things are a little bit more synced up than I thought. All right. What should she expect in love in the next 3 weeks? Ooh, okay. All right, so I feel like over the next 3 weeks in love, you're getting out of your comfort zone. We have the Pentacles in reverse. The Pentacles upright talks about routine, sticking with our normal routine. SB, I've got you on the donation list. Thank you. It talks about doing things that you normally would do, doing things that you're comfortable with. It is in reverse. So to me, I feel like that is saying that you are doing things out of the ordinary. This could be dating multiple people at once. Maybe you're just used to pursuing one person at a time. This could indicate that the dates that you go on are something different that you haven't experienced before or you've never done as a date. So you could go on a date. Maybe you've been hiking before, but you've never gone hiking on a date. Or maybe you have never gone mini golfing before and you're doing that on a date. Like it's just basically like getting out of your comfort zone, going and doing things that you typically wouldn't normally do. So just understand that basically there's a lot of different examples of this, but it's just stating that like you're not following your typical pattern here, which is a good thing. I think getting out and doing things that is giving you a new perspective. It's making you a more well-rounded person. It's allowing you to eliminate who you want or don't want in your life. So a good point that my brother actually brought up in one of his TikToks that he made is that he likes going on dates where it's not typical. It's not like, oh, we're going to dinner and then a movie. Like he likes the kind of dates where it's like a escape room where you kind of have to work together and you can see on the very first date, do you guys have good energy together? Are you able to problem solve together? It gives good indications of your compatibility by doing things like that. And so that's kind of what the vibe that I'm picking up is, that you're doing things that you normally wouldn't do, and it's helping you jump to conclusions a lot faster of like who you want to be with and who you don't. And you're able to find out compatibility pretty quickly because the activities that you're doing are something that you typically wouldn't. I see growth here. The Empress talks about fertility, fertile ground. I see you being very attractive to the people that you are dating. I see them looking at you and seeing your value. And I feel like more than anything, you're going to be breaking hearts. Like, I'm hoping no one's heart's getting broken, but I feel like if there was going to be a heartbreaker in the equation over the next couple of weeks, it would be you breaking things off with other people. We do have the 10 of Pentacles here, which talks a lot about, like, I think there is love prospects here for like compatibility and long-term partnership. So you could be dating someone over the next couple of weeks that ends up being in your life for a long time, and then some might just turn into friends. Nice, that's wonderful. You're welcome. Hey, Shar, welcome in. Thank you so much, Lena. You're amazing. Oh, I love you, Paula. Thank you for being here. You're always such a positive person coming into the live stream. I always love seeing you. Hey, Shar, friend. We were the free list. We had one card message pools, but that did end about 20 minutes ago, I would say. But if I stream again later on tonight, catch me again. We'll be doing more free readings if I do come back, and hopefully you can catch me that time. Thank you, Paula. I hope so too. You're welcome, Shar. Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to stay and hang out if you want to. All right, so SB is doing a BOGO and a mini. All right, curious to know Joseph's thoughts and feelings. What are Joseph's thoughts and feelings towards SB, please? Joseph's thoughts and feelings towards SB. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. Hold on one second. My whole entire deck of cards just fell. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Ooh. So I'm kind of hearing like he's feeling a bit torn about you. Ooh, like kind of like that card that's like you became an obsession with me or to me, so I had to like back off or I had to pull away. So I feel like this guy was starting to like really be like interested in you. And he was like, I gotta pull back. So yeah, for sure. This King of Cups is indicating to me that he had maybe like he was starting to develop like those feelings of like a crush or like really just starting to get interested in you. I do see him like still being on the more reserved side, but there was definite interest here, and I feel like it was romantic. Like I don't think it was just curiosity about who you are as a person. I think this person was like feeling an attraction, didn't know exactly what to do about it. I think it's possible that he was feeling like he wasn't in the right place to start something up with you. Could be why he pulled back. So we have gossip. I'm afraid of what other people will think. Oh, and being away or pulling back my energy has allowed me to gain clarity. You made me realize my flaws. That's kind of what I was touching on a little bit here, in regards to like him realizing that he wasn't in the right place to start something up with you. I don't know if you noticed too, but this deck has like a lot of different colors in it, but for whatever reason we got a lot of black here. So to me that's showing like a feeling of lack, maybe a feeling of like not, oh, another black card, not able to give to you. Something tells, like, I don't know why I get this like feeling from this person, is that like there's someone else here involved in this connection. Now I'm not saying he's actively pursuing a romantic interest, but I feel like there's someone else hovering over this connection. His ability to pursue you, or his ability to like ground this connection, feels like it's on the it's being determined by this other factor that's hanging over the connection. So maybe he's hoping to get back with an ex, or maybe he still hasn't healed from that connection, or maybe he really feels strongly for someone, but he's afraid that like if he starts pursuing you and this person comes around, that he might like hurt you. Like I don't know, but it feels like there's just like this hovering, and I'm not saying he's actively pursuing another love interest, but I feel like there's this definite feeling of like why he's holding back and like why he refuses to ground this connection is interesting. Because there's a sense of feeling guilt. There's a sense of like him saying, I'm in this cycle. I have this habit of this, and that. Like maybe he has the habit of like giving in to relationships that are familiar, walking away from things that are new. Maybe he has a habit of staying in his comfort zone. But like there's this attraction that he has for you is really highlighting a lot of things he views as flaws within himself. He said, I feel attraction when we talk. I saw him today. He was just staring. Yeah. SB, what is your next question? Mink. Okay, let's see. Thank you for clarifying. I appreciate that you do that. I usually figure it out for other people, but I know SB, you're always very specific, and I really appreciate that. I wish everyone did that for me. They're just following you around the house. You got them toys.
Yeah.
Lucky little guys. Where did you go? Food Lion?
Yeah.
Like the one up here?
No, the one in Ashland.
Oh. A Virgo. Have to be specific. I was actually wondering if you had like a type A personality. Oh, that's right. That's right. You did shop down there. I remember now. Because I was about to look if there was Chinese food down there. Because that's what I want for dinner. What kind of toys did you get him?
Just one of those.
We gotta find another one of those that Bodhi likes so much. Another one of those toys that Bodhi likes so much.
Yeah.
I'm afraid they don't make them anymore.
Hang on.
Yeah, SB, because you're curious about it, you know, like you're curious about the connection and you want to see. I think they made that song like "It's in His Kiss." Isn't that like a song like from the 70s or something? If you want to know like how he feels or something like that, it's in his kiss kind of thing. Like I think a kiss can tell you a lot about a person and your feelings for them. Hi Ash, welcome in. Ooh, lots of fire. He has a lot of defenses up, SB, so I think this would be really hard to say, but I think that he'd be open to it. So if you want my honest opinion, intuitively, I feel like this connection could go beyond what it is for sure. I just think there's a lot of barriers to break down first, but it's not out of the question. I would say there's like a good 60-70% chance because this person is interested in you. And I think they would be willing to take things to the next level. You have 4 of Wands here, which is what that card means. There's just some boundaries, or not boundaries, that's the wrong word, barriers maybe. There's a lot of walls that need to be knocked down first before you feel like there's that mutual reciprocation, that mutual acknowledgement between one another. He's giving you a lot of body language right now and very little words. So I think that we have to get him past that point and get him a little out of his comfort zone. But I think that's something you could work him out of. It just depends on how much effort you want to put into this. But I think you could influence him for sure. Ash, I'm so sorry. My free list is closed. But if I broadcast again tonight or tomorrow, you can come back again. Just make sure that you turn on your notifications for my channel. Make sure that you're subscribed, and that way you can get here early. and get a free reading. I offer free reads the first 15 minutes of my live streams. Okay? Is that a honey bun?
Or donut stick.
Huh?
Donut stick.
I think it's a dentist stick. It's like, never heard of those. Oh. I swear you can never step inside a grocery store without coming home with something extra. You're like women in Target.
Mm-hmm.
Winter storm.
Mm-hmm.
When is that supposed to start?
This weekend.
So we should probably get more things from the store then.
I don't think we're supposed to get a whole lot.
I was going to say, I have no food in the house. Peaky Blinders creator confirms big news for sequel movie.
Yeah, they're starting to shoot the movie. It's in the middle of this year. Voting.
Is he for real?
Voting. Dumbass, you can't take that anywhere, you idiot.
Oh, you just got him another one of those things.
You need to share with your brother. Stop being so dumb.
I was going to say, because I have legitimately no food here. So I'm like, should I be stocking up?
No, I mean, keep saying about you might get like a dust thing. Yeah, that's about it.
He sounded like a spray bottle when he was saying, like, what is wrong with him?
You need to chill out. So what's up with what?
Maybe you could let Gunnar play with that, and he can just take that ball that he's a dick about, and they can just like
I
have.
feel like Gunner's just gonna go chase him.
Oh.
My poop boy, I gotta get in here real quick. You watch out? I gotta get in here real quick. Thank you.
All right, so SB, if you were to ask me, these are not the cards that you would want to see if you're looking for movement from someone. There's a lot of cards indicating stubbornness, not unwillingness to change, unwillingness for things to be different. We have a struggle, restriction, burden, like defeat or disappointment, betrayal, holding back. I don't know, like just a lot of cards that are not that great. And also the Devil card here came out with the Ten of Cups, meaning that there is restriction when it comes to wanting like harmony or a relationship with this person. Like these two technically should be like paired together. This card usually is great, but as a reader, you have to see the surrounding cards as well. I feel like this situation has like kind of like run its course, played itself out. If we had the Sun paired with like a lot of really good cards, this would indicate something really great. But the Sun here indicating with these lower vibrational cards, quote unquote, makes me feel like this person really is just here for themselves. The Sun is the self. The Sun is what you put the focus on. If you look at the planetary, your sun sign, you know what I mean? It's how you self-identify. And the Sun also talks a lot about children or the child within. And so it seems like this person's here for a good time. They're here to have fun. They may lean more towards having selfish or childlike tendencies and not really having compassion or thinking someone else. And they may view like relationships or partnerships as a negative thing versus a positive thing. Someone who sees the value in having a partnership with someone is never going to view it as like a restriction. And I do feel like he feels that way. So if you were to ask me, like, I do think that it's time you kind of pull back from this person a little bit more or just altogether. I feel like this is a waiting game for something that may even possibly never happen. I think, yeah, I think just kind of pull back. If you were to ask me from this reading alone, like, what is the energy that I'm getting from this? I would say this is not necessarily ideal. There's not a lot of cards here that make me feel confident that you guys are on the same page. But I wish that was different. And again, this could change, but it's just not what I'm getting right now. Fabian, I got your donation. There are 2 people ahead of you, so just sit tight. And if you want to leave your question with me, if you can't wait, that's okay. Do that, and I'll do your reading in a few minutes.
That's a good boy. Don't share. Hope you get your eye to the mud.
Fabian, I have your question. Thank you. Rising is here. Okay, Rising, give me a second while we shuffle, okay? All right, Rising, I'm just going to throw that comment up on the screen so you know where you are, since your questions are on PayPal.
If you call them, I'll go pick it up.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I will. Whoa, guess I'll take that card. Oh, I was talking to so interesting. The seal's kind of closed off, but I'm gonna keep going because I just want to see like what story is being told here. That girl Katie, remember I told you about her TikTok, AJ's friend?
Yeah.
It's at over almost 9 million views now.
Oh, really?
Like, it's just crazy to me. Like, I feel like that can't be real. How is that even real? All right, so at the top I have kind of like his energy right now, but then at the bottom row I'm kind of doing like what he wants, what he thinks, what he feels. Let me pull one more card here. So he's looking to bond with you. We have the bonding card here. As you get to know each other, you discover many things in common. He's looking to find common ground with you, physical connection. So maybe ground this connection in a physical way as well. So this could be like sexual tension, chemistry, things like that. So he could be looking to communicate with you, get closer to you. That's what he wants. That's what he wishes. We also have natural evolution, allow a situation to unfold naturally. I do feel like he contradicts himself or has conflict within, because despite what it is that he wants or wishes for the connection, he does feel like it might be too late to take action, or he feels like it might be too late for anything to happen. And he did feel like he failed to give you what you need. We also have holding back. I should have expressed myself better. So I feel like for him, he has this fantasy in his head. He has like what he wants to go down, what he wishes would go down. Although he does conflict with himself because he feels like reality is just too good. Like, So he sticks in this fantasy world of like what things could be. I feel like for you, you're just looking for something real. You're looking for something tangible. You want him to just come to you in a very real way. And I feel like he uses reality as an excuse to stop himself. So therefore, like I was picking up kind of closed off energy, kind of like stalemate energy. I know you're probably wanting more from this person. You're wanting this person to come forward and talk to you and communicate with you. And I feel like from his perspective is he's just like, that's not realistic. He's like, it's too late. There's no point. Like, I've missed my chance. I missed my opportunity. Do I want these things to happen? Yes. Do I want to communicate with her? Yes. Do I want to see if something can develop here? Yes. But I feel like he's allowing the reality to be his excuse to not pursue you. Let's see. SB, thank you so much for the reading. My phone shut on me. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, that sounds good, SB. I'll add you back into the rotation. So I feel like, I don't know, I'm kind of already picking up on action. Like, I know that you said you just wanted feelings, but I'm also picking up on action. And I think that there's continued, like, closed off from this person. Like, Rising, what I want for you is I just want you to meet someone new. I want you to meet someone who's going to like pursue you, make their intentions clear. Like, I wish that there was just like a whole world that opened up for you of like other options and other people, and you know, maybe keep an egg in this person's basket, but not all of them, you know? Like, I think I reflect back on the last year. I reflect back on like how much time we've spent on this one situation, and in a whole year nothing's really changed, not really. And just seeing another reading, and maybe this is just me overstepping, but like me seeing another reading on this person saying that they're not planning on taking action, they don't have any intentions on taking action. It's just like, ugh, you know. But let's look into your next question here. All right, next question. I'm just going to throw that up on the screen. Are you looking up the menu, hon?
No.
Do you want to? Because I have it pulled up. I can send you the link.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's called Lens, right?
I think so.
It looks like they revamped their website too. Looks like fancy. There's an order online button at the top.
You sent it to the me and AJ one again.
Oh my god. It's just gonna be like a part of our dinner plans. He's like, all right, send me some Chinese food.
Yeah, that's fancy.
Doesn't it? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. As long as they're not going to charge an extra fee for that.
I'll probably just do my try and true.
SB, I agree. I also agree with that. You're in real time now. So glad you asked the last question. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna leave a couple cards open, Rising, in case you have a follow-up question, because I got my answer already, and I also figured out like when-ish that was going to happen. I don't have like a specific date, but I am getting a yes that this person is going to get readings to try to understand your connection more. I feel like this person also wants to know what kind of match you guys would make. Like, would you guys be really compatible with one another or not? And maybe get a little bit of an impression on like what you think about them or what your opinion is of them at the time that they get the reading. I asked, when is this going to happen? And I got the pages and the aces. And as we all know, with tarot and timing, pages and aces mean immediately. So I do feel like this person's just looking for someone who they feel like they can confide in to get accurate information. Aces is immediately, and pages also mean that it happens pretty quickly. Now, pages specify that there's no specific timing, or it happens before you like think it's going to happen. Maybe you think to yourself, oh, it'll happen in the coming weeks, and maybe it happens tomorrow, for example. Okay, let me ask, has this already happened? Has this already happened? I am getting a no, so this hasn't happened yet, but it will happen soon. Rising, if you have a follow-up question, let me know. I can pull a couple more cards for you. John Wayne, thank you for being here and joining in. We actually are done with the free list for this live stream, but if you're a sub and you turn your notifications on to my channel, I do free readings every time I go live. Like, even if I go live again tonight, I'll offer free readings. So you have multiple opportunities to get free reads from me. Get here early. As soon as you see that notification on your phone, join, because I offer free reads for the first 15 minutes of every live stream, okay?
All right, which Levine?
Oh, I haven't even had a chance to look at the menu yet. Give me a second. Give me like 2 minutes, guys. Give me 2 minutes. So Rising, if you feel like I answered your question incomplete, then great. And if not, if you have follow-up, then just let me know. Ooh, that's a good question. Let's see. They are showing me a yes, Rising, Ace of Pentacles, and Seven of Wands. He'll overcome. He will receive what it is he's looking for. Though with that clarity. All right, I'm back, friends. We're just choosing our dinner options. We're doing
And a small one.
takeout tonight. Small lo mein and a small beef with broccoli.
What's the chicken?
Vegetable. I think it said it was $8.25. Vegetable lo mein. If you type in low LO into the search bar, there should be an option.
Oh, vegetable lo mein.
Yeah.
$11.75.
No, small. I think $11.75 is the big one. Type in veg low, like VEG.
$8.25.
Yeah, the small lo mein and the small beef with broccoli. They should do like a tour of Italy kind of thing, where it's like for Chinese food, where you can get like a little bit of everything. Ah. All right, Fabian, I am shuffling for you now. Thank you for checking in. Oh my gosh. Probably should have gotten two so that they could each play. All right, Fabian, let's see. All right, so Fabian, your person is looking for compromise in this connection. I feel like they're thinking to themselves that they could see themselves with you in a relationship, but there has to be certain understandings. So this person, it's really important that you guys are on the same page, you have the same goals, you have the same wants and desires for your future. So this could be talking a lot about like what this person values and wanting to make sure that what you value is in alignment with that. The Three of Pentacles is like, I want to be friends first. I want to do this the right way. I want to take things step by step. I don't want to rush into anything. I want to make sure that we're on the same page throughout the course of our friendship into our romantic relationship. I feel like this person has maybe been burned a lot in the past and they've been hurt a lot in the past. And I feel like maybe they're just trying to make better decisions for themselves. We have here, I want to tell you the truth. She has standards. Exactly. I feel like she's used to being the chaser in the relationship. She's used to having to be the person that pursues other people. And I think that she's learned a lot from these things. So she has those standards and she's keeping herself to them. I feel like she really does want to communicate with you her deeper, innermost thoughts here. And I feel like she does feel like she has gained clarity on the connection. The Two of Cups is promising that there is more to this relationship with you than friendship. This person seems to want something more substantial. And I would say, if you ask me, like, does this person have romantic interest in you? I would say yes, but strictly because the Two of Cups is here. These other cards kind of talk about her holding back, her, maybe for a while not being interested, but I don't think it has to do with you specifically. I think it could just be her disinterest in a love relationship right now. But I feel like for her, she's saying, I want to do this the right way. Like, this is what I'm looking for, this is what I want, and I need to make sure that you fit into that plan. And if not, then I need to find someone else. And the thing is that from your perspective, that's also important for you. It's important that you find someone who is in alignment with the things that you want. You can't just like fit her mold, but she's very specific about what she's looking for here. And I think that she's looking at you as an option for her, as a potential for her, but it's like we have to take certain steps for that. So yeah, so like I remember I told you how she's been burned in the past, or she's been hurt in the past. These are the lessons that she's learning here because she has been married. I see. Yeah, so family is important to her, making sure that she has the right person in her life to move forward with, because she doesn't want to keep making the same mistakes. That's a very important thing to her. So definitely allow her to, I would say, allow her to pursue you. Especially if you don't want to meddle, you don't want to get involved in a unhealed cycle. It's probably for your best interest that you just let her move in towards you. That may take a little bit more time, but it would guarantee that you're not going to get hurt in the process. And like you said, you want to make, like, here's the thing. A lot of people say to me, they come to me and say, hey, like, I'm interested in this person, but I feel like they're in a toxic or karmic relationship. I want to insert myself into that situation. And I say don't. Because those two people have to close out that cycle themselves. If you come in and distract them from that lesson, you will end up getting hurt, because that person will continue to go back to that person. If they have not healed and they have not closed off that cycle, then you're just involving yourself into the equation and end up hurting yourself. But if you let them, and not only that, but you prolong their relationship as well, because you cut in, distracted them from learning their lesson, and they have to start all over again. If you just let their relationship run its course and they learn the lessons that they need to, she will show up for you fully ready. She will not have any desire to go back to that previous connection. And that's why you don't want to interrupt karmic relationships or toxic relationships. You want them to get each other out of their system. That way, when they come to you for a relationship, you're not dragged into the mess. You know what I'm saying? So I would say just kind of sit on the sidelines right now, Fabian, and let this person work through their issues. You're welcome. SB, if you're in here, let me know. We are ready for you. And as of right now, you're the last person on my list. So if anybody else wanted to donate and you don't want to wait a long time, now would be a good time to do that, because the wait is not very long at all right now. He would welcome the conversation, SB. I think he would be happy. The sun it's kind of hard to, like, if you have the sun in a reading, it's hard to not see happiness or enjoyment or pleasure. I always associate the sun with like fun, enjoyment, enjoying oneself, so on and so forth. So I feel like this person would welcome it in a positive way. I worry that you're not going to get reciprocation because the Four of Swords is here. So this person could either like maybe react to your message. For example, if you send them like a, hey, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Miss talking to you. They might just like heart react that message. Or they may say, oh, things are going well. Thank you for checking in. And like the conversation just kind of stops. Like it just kind of like doesn't go anywhere. I'm kind of getting like, or maybe they do continue the conversation, but it's like you're not getting a lot out of them. So, if you're looking to communicate with them right now, maybe wait, maybe don't do it right this minute, because even though they're appreciating hearing from you, they're still in a like distracted, closed off state of mind. I feel like more of the communication would be coming from your end. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think that if you're looking for more reciprocation, I would love to do a reading on this, like maybe when we're not getting a Four of Swords, like when we're not getting the World. It just feels like distracted and very closed off, and it doesn't mean that this person doesn't like hearing from you. It doesn't mean they're not happy to hear from you. It doesn't mean that they have bad feelings against you. I just see this person not being very reciprocative, and like you probably are looking for more of a response than what he would be willing to give at this time. Yeah, I understand that. I actually just pulled the unappreciated card, so that's probably how you were feeling here. Feeling like this person maybe wasn't putting enough effort in or something like that. What is your next question? Oh, that's so fun. SB, your wanderlust excites me because I've like never been out of the country before. And I will say, like, I know being there in person isn't anything like seeing it online. I know being in person is just incredible. It's extraordinary. Can't really like compare it. But I will say I feel lucky living in this day and age where other people can show where they live so easily. Like I can literally look up online like what does Switzerland look like? You know, what does this what does whatever look like, you know? And I feel like I can still like enjoy a piece of it somehow, some way. And I feel like before the internet, before this day and age, like we would literally physically have to go, and maybe that was a better situation to be in. Like if you wanted to explore something, you just had to do it. Maybe that makes us a little despondent now, where like we can access anything at any time. But I also feel grateful for it because I'm just like, I don't know if I'm ever going to get around to exploring all these countries. So you said you and your best friend are going together. One of your old friends lives there. That's cool. I know, right? Exactly. I love looking at photos of their countries. I just think it's incredible. I love it too. How will the trip to Tokyo go in spring for us be? Yes, exactly. I can totally do the same thing. So I'm hearing like the world, which coincidentally talks about travel, but also it talks about like checking something off of your list, feeling accomplished, feeling like you've gotten somewhere and you've done something that you've always wanted to do, which is really nice. So I feel like Spirit's kind of saying closure. You're getting closure on experiencing this thing in particular. So you feel happy, you feel fulfilled, you feel like you followed your bliss. um Now they are showing like which is funny because duh, but they're showing here with the nine of swords, like, and then also the moon. Your whole jet lag thing is gonna be crazy. Like I don't even know what the time difference is between here and there. I'm assuming it's a big difference, but Spirit's kind of saying like getting yourself calibrated into the time there is going to be really hard. But I think you're going to really enjoy yourself. But that's like the big thing. The jet lag, I think, is like the one thing that keeps coming through, because they're showing like nighttime insomnia, like basically trouble sleeping when you're supposed to be sleeping, being awake when you're supposed to be, or being asleep when you're supposed to be awake. Like I think that could be an issue. But I think overall just feeling accomplished, feeling complete, feeling like you're able to, yeah, just like add something else to your memory bank, you know. And I think also it's a flex. I think it's a flex to be able to say, oh, I went here, oh, I did this, and basically just gain another aspect that can make you more well-rounded, more cultured. But I think you have fun. I see here with the Two of Cups, this could just indicate the relationship that you have with the best friend that you're going with. But this also could be an opportunity to meet someone as well in a romantic aspect. So just keep that in mind. Hey, Luna Ray. The one card love messages actually closed over an hour ago. We are working on donations right now. So that's where we're at this point on this live stream. Now, SB, there's also a message here that this could make you kind of emotional. There could be a part of your trip that kind of hits you unexpectedly. So I think that you're feeling a lot of things when you go. But overall, it's this sense of like completion, like sense of accomplishment, sense of I got to do that thing, and I feel like closure on maybe a bucket list item, or um, I followed my bliss and I did what I set out to do and fulfilled a promise that you had to yourself, and that feels really good. Hey Ray, so I think what my plan is going to be is run a spicy live stream broadcast where it's like a advertisement, if that makes sense, like I do sometimes, and then I'll email you guys your reading. I might do that this evening and then get those answered, between tonight and tomorrow. That is an option. I haven't quite decided what my plan is for the evening. Today got a little bit I got like ahead and then behind, and my day is just all over the place. So my hope is yes, but I think what will end up happening is it will be a advertisement of the sale, and then you get your reading via email. If that works for you, I hope so. Yeah, SBs, that is what I've got for you. So, Ray, if you're interested in 18 plus and you are okay with that, then I can, if you want to donate for it, you can, and I'll try to work on that for you as soon as I can. That's up to you. I haven't decided if I'm going to do another broadcast tonight, like live, the way that I am right now, or if I'm going to just do a promotion. I haven't fully gotten there. It's been a weird day, guys. Like I went to bed early last night. I woke up about 4:30 this morning and was up for like 2 hours, and then I went back to sleep. This day has just been really, really weird for me. So okay guys, well, let me just double check my donation list. I just want to make sure that I haven't missed anyone. I think that's it. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. My husband should be home soon with dinner. And I'm hungry. I literally haven't eaten all day. But I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your night. If I don't do another live stream like this in a couple of hours, I will go ahead and do the 18 plus live stream so that you guys can at least get your spicy reads tonight if you are looking forward to that. And I will see y'all next time.